Now, His Majesty the King, King Charles III, is in yet another dilemma. As you can imagine, he recently had to battle an ongoing, shall we say, clash of thoughts, to put it politely, between the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and of course his own personal thoughts. This is the problem when you're the monarch, you know. I'm sure many people who watch this channel on a regular basis will agree with me that we never really had these problems with Queen Elizabeth, because I think it helped her being a lady first and foremost, and the fact that she was such an enigma that people didn't really want to get into certain public arguments with her. It's totally different, of course, if you're a man, and particularly a king in waiting after so many years. Now, King Charles has a huge problem over here, literally in the United Kingdom, and it's happening in a matter of days. As ever, let me explain. Morning, chums. Lovely to see you in the beautiful medieval city of York. I hope you like this scenery. I do. It's lovely to share it all with you, steeped in history, of course, and more importantly, all free. Yes, I do like that sort of thing, don't you? Lots of wonderful museums and things here for free as well. And I would say, just as a bit of a tip, the service buses are very good, because, you know, if you want to go around and, you know, have one of those brilliant freedom passes, use them while you can, chums. The thing is, you can get on and off, and of course that saves you a lot of money too, doesn't it? You know, I know it's a money saving channel, this, isn't it? Look at my barnet blowing away everywhere here. It's a nightmare, isn't it? Never mind, let's get back, of course, to your royal story of the day. This is not going well. As I told you the other day, the current British Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Sir Keir Starmer, has started an onslaught of poor me, pity me, that sort of stuff. PR all about, you know, how difficult it's been, and if he'd have had, you know, rethinks, he would have done things differently. We'd all have done things differently if we'd have known how bad it was going to be. But of course, the bottom line is, you can't change the course, can you? And that's usually now the big problem. Some people want this particular course to change, and this is the official state visit of President Macron and his wife Brigitte. Now, the reason why they want this is quite simple. You know, they're sick to the back teeth of exactly what President Macron is not doing. You see, the United Kingdom are paying them billions to stop the boats, and right now 19,000 so far, literally just invading our shores. We can't exactly see what the money is being spent on, and Yvette Cooper seems to have gone down some kind of bonker, because she is the current British Home Secretary, can't be found, and it doesn't happen or work very well for her, given the fact that she famously posed with that poster saying refugees welcome. They are, but not in her house, you know, nowhere to be seen by any senior minister official. You get the picture. Now, as I say, within a matter of days, King Charles will be hosting that official state visit, and there are lots and lots of kickback for this, as one can imagine. First and foremost, why do we need an official visit? You know, if he's not doing anything to help protect the British shores, well, why are we paying him the money? And more importantly, and this is the real interesting bit, if King Charles keeps going down this route of welcoming people that are seemingly not protecting his, you know, world, as it were, his island, well then obviously things could take a turn for the worst for him. Now, as we know, what's fascinating is that recently Brigitte Macron decided to give her husband a slap at the top of that plane. Heaven knows what for. We never really had it discussed, and he tried to masquerade it. And when many people have pointed out, you know, there's certainly only one person that wears the trousers in that particular relationship, and it wouldn't be President Macron. You get the picture. But moving forward, if His Majesty the King doesn't, or indeed Sir Keir Starmer doesn't attack this particular invasion, given all the billions that we're now giving in our British hard-earned taxes, this could be something of a major issue. And more importantly, it's being debated right now as we're recording this as to how to, well, make sure nothing untoward happens. As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this, and should state visits, unless they do exactly what they are saying they're supposed to do, continue ahead? Either way, it's a developing story. Neil Sean in the very heart of York.